Those of you that came to the chakra series I've done in the past, then you'll know that the root chakra is the first one. And I feel it's really applicable to what's happening right now for everybody, because it's that chakra that goes out of whack or goes out of norm or just completely loses balance once we're faced with uncertainty, any change, fear, and an unknowing of anything in life. So this is the one that is your foundation. It is the one that is also rooted back to childhood, where certain things that have happened in childhood can reappear and have to be dealt with in adulthood, often in relationships as well. It is linked to your immune system, as well as your reproductive glands and the lower part of your kidneys. So when we work to today's practice, it's more aligned with moving the mind, the heart, the body out of any pockets of fear, any pockets of tension, because fear can only really live in the exact present moment, and that is this moment right here. It doesn't live an hour from now, it doesn't live an hour behind. It only lives most strongly in the present moment. So when we light up that awareness to digging into the here, we allow trust to evolve, and we simmer fear and uncertainty. Not to say that it has to go, it's natural to feel that way. But the root chakra is all about getting connected to your foundation, getting connected to all that you've already persevered in life through, and aligning with your roots, your core values, the way you've lived your life, what you've already gone through, how you've come through it, and reminding yourself of that deep inner strength that you hold within. So let's begin laying down on your back. Now you're going to come to lay on your back, all the way flat, and rest. And you can rest with the pillow under your knees or just rest flat on your back. So for those of you starting right now, let's come to lay down on the back. I'm going to remain seated so you can hear me. Once you come to lay down on your back, just let your back body relax into the earth. And allow your legs to soften down and feel your arms get heavy. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Try that again. Deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. And let that exhale melt the back body to the floor. If your back is tense while you're laying down, of course you can bend your knees. But as you begin to feel the connection of the floor against your body, just getting centered as close as you can to the earth, start to close your eyes. And feel the breath move through the nose, down into the body, and finally meet the pelvis and the roots of the earth. And as you exhale, feel just a gentle press out of your exhale, drawing up and out through the nose. And on your inhale, make space to drop that breath down and soften and release the lower back, the legs, the bottom. As you exhale, begin to gently pulse some old air up and out, allowing that air to exit through the nose. And as you inhale, envision that breath making new space for you, which we're going to continue to do our whole class, all the way down to the roots. And now notice as your eyes remain soft and closed and you sink your skull into the earth, turn your attention to the base of your tailbone and to the lower part of your pelvis, the tip of your spine that touches the earth. And begin to see a small red dot sitting right at the tip of your tailbone, the tip of your spine. And watch it begin to circulate in a clockwise direction. Watch it begin to move around, rhythmically increasing its pace and vibrating to the color red, be it a bright red or a dark red. But watch it begin to spin. And see how that circle starts to move in a clockwise direction, as if to increase the color that you see as the movement expands. Notice that color, the form of a red, to represent a red orb. And as that orb begins to circulate and vibrate to a clockwise direction, the roots that are beneath it Draw deep down through the pit of your tailbone and your pelvis into the surface of the earth. And those roots represent your foundation. They represent all that you have persevered until today. They represent how you've showed up with your strength. And they represent your resilience to change, your resilience to fear, and your ability to step into trust, even when fear seems like it is going to hold you back. Let that orb begin to slowly spin and root through those roots down to the surface of the earth, down to your foundation and beyond. You feel that vibration, that orb of light expand until it starts to spiral inward. And it spirals inward and inward and inward. And finally, it returns to a small red dot. Take a deep, full breath into your whole body. Exhale and let it out. Inhale and fill up. Exhale and pour out. Beautiful. Gently begin to wiggle your fingertips and slowly open your eyes, looking up at the ceiling. Gently fold your knees to your heart and rock side to side. Side to side, like this. And take your hands under your kneecaps and rock up and gently back. So softening as you pulse back, but a nice massage on the base of your spine as you draw it upward and downward. Beautiful. And then come back to lay down. Plant your feet on the earth. Your feet should be under your knees. You could even graze your fingertips to the back of your heels. Let's take some very passive lifts, nothing too deep to begin. Shoulders on the earth. Take a deep breath in and gently just begin to press your lower back spine into the earth. So there's no space between the floor and your lower back. And then gently inhale. And as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor lift up, feel the lower belly draw in while your lower back leaves the floor. So my pelvis is not coming up, it's just a gentle movement around the lower back. So now you've got a natural curve. Inhale. And then as you exhale, lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly while you press your spine all the way into the earth so your tailbone rises and there's no space between the floor and your back. As you exhale, slowly start to lift the pelvic floor, the lower belly, and soften, bringing your pelvis forward and feeling space between the floor and your lower back, your natural curve. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly while you squeeze it in, press down, bringing your tailbone up. No space between the floor and the lower back. And as you exhale, gently soften, find a natural spine. So we're just getting acquainted to where the root is there and doing some work in the lower part. Try this one with me now. Press into your feet nice and strong. Inhale, breathe down to prepare. Exhale, press into your strong legs and start to gently raise your hips and lightly float your arms back. And as you exhale, lower your arms and lower your hips to the earth. Do that a couple more times with me. Aim to just go up naturally right now, not to raise so high because we are still warming up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to press into the earth. Always come up on your exhale, let it support you. And then inhale back there to soften and hold. And exhale to slowly release down. Find the earth. We'll repeat 2 more times. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into your strong feet. Notice my feet aren't leaving the floor. And reach up. And slowly exhale down. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to press. Feel the earth be that security to lift you up. Inhale to reach out. And exhale to lower, descend back to that space of comfort. Beautiful. Gently, slowly begin to hug your knees to your heart. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock side to side and just thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating to your health, for leaning into trust with me, and leaning out of uncertainty and fear. I have lived my life in fear for so long, and I've gone through many heavy moments that have held me back from living my life. So fear is one of those things, it can paralyze you. But when you can learn to step into trust, amazing things happen. And somehow everything works with you rather than against you. Take a deep breath in, prepare, hug your hands under your kneecaps, rock up with me, and then back down. Very good. Come to sit. I forgot my music. Let me play that for you. Come to sit nice and tall on your back, on your seat. Lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in and a nice long breath out. So let's just start to feel the seat bones on the earth now, rocking side to side until you find your center point here. It should be the bones of the bottom that press down, and then you feel a natural lift across your spine as it sweeps inward and upward. Ground your hands to your thighs, just like this, as if to press down into the bones of your legs, giving yourself a nice rooting connection. And then lengthen up your back and begin to sway your shoulders side to side. So you should really feel that you've started to move the lower back from our floor series, but now you begin to awaken more energy into this beautiful spine. Keeps you up every day. Circle with me, inhale half the circle, exhale to complete. Notice as you circle that you go as slow or as fast as you desire. And notice that you keep your seat bones firmly rooted to the back and to the earth, but that the rest of your body can circle, your shoulders, your neck. Shift directions, inhale half the circle, exhale to complete. So of course we're still learning our signature belly bonfire breath, but ideally I do recommend to continue to lift up through the pelvic floor and lower belly through each exhale. It takes a long time to get that. I've had students say that it took a consistent, 3 months of practice with me on a weekly basis to get that breath. So know that it takes time. Find a center point, but I will keep reminding you. As you inhale, sway your arms up, interlock your hands lightly, and press your palms softly to the earth. So instead of this, we're going to soften the shoulders, and again, ripple side to side. You can look up, take a deep breath in, and a long, full breath out. Lower down to the earth, press into your strong hands. Reach your right arm towards the left. Inhale, and exhale back off. So a few pulses. Again, your seat is on the floor. Whatever touches the earth today, strongly press it down. Inhale, exhale, give a hug and lift with the breath. Notice that what touches down into the earth represents the foundation, the stability of where everything grows from. So notice you can press your left hand so strongly down that it creates a resistance as you come up. And then this time hold, open through your heart, take a deep full breath down to the lower right hip and beyond. Exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor, squeeze the belly in and up, and let the press of the exhale move out. Lower your right hand down, ground it through your fingertips, sweep your left arm up to the right, and then begin to take some nice pulsations. Just knowing that the inhale and exhale are accompanying you, even if it's not to the same order I may be saying. And then as you inhale, reach, open and pour your heart. Take a deep breath in, breathe down towards the whole body, the side of the waist. Exhale, pick it up, squeeze the pelvic floor, lift the belly in and up. So pelvic floor, aka bathroom muscles, aka the deepest part of your core. Hence the name of this style, Strength Vinyasa Yoga. Exhale, release. Okay. Bring your palms together. Now turn your fingertips down. It's a wrist warm-up, but also a breath warm-up as well. As you inhale, your fingertips turn down. You inhale down towards the roots of the earth. Soften the belly, soften the pelvis, soften the pelvic floor. Keep your spine tall. Exhale, pick up the pelvic floor, squeeze it. Squeeze the belly in and up, and turn your palms up. Inhale, release your fingertips down, breathe down. Exhale, pick it up from the roots like a ball of fire, squeeze that in and up, and turn the fingertips up. Inhale, soften everything. The softness is as important as the lift. Exhale, that ball of fire begins to reach and rise. Inhale, envision embers of light expanding in all directions. Exhale, lift through the pelvic floor, the lower belly, while that flame begins to reach and rise. Inhale, soften the breath down, release and surrender. Exhale as if to spark that trust within. Give it a nice hug and lift and pulse up. We'll continue with the breath as we shift into our other poses. So let's have a little core fire here. As you bring your big toes together, make sure they touch. And there's lots of levels here. You could be back here with your fingertips facing forward. You could even have behind your knees as we move, or eventually out here with me. But bring your heels inward, knees open as you hover back. It's easy to collapse in your back. Remember to keep your heart nice and open, so that ensures good lower back length. Inhale, exhale, open. Good. If this is okay, continue here. If you need to back off because it's challenging, hold the back of your knees. And if you want more, go here. I'm going to stay at the middle level. Exhale. Use your strong exhale to help you lift up. And notice that the buoyancy of the heart is so strong that it never collapses. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. Do 2 more for me. Exhale. Beautiful. Open up through. Create a wide diamond in between your legs. And just begin to paint the air in front of you. And then reach your palms forward. Interlock your hands and make Charlie's Angel Mudra. Pointers together, or Kali Mudra we call it. It's an empowerment hand gesture. As you inhale, sweep forward. On the exhale, see if you can lift up, balance on your seat, and bring Kali to your heart. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Use that breath. Inhale, soften. Exhale, even if you're just squeezing your lower belly in and up, that's the start for this breath. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale, balance on the seat. Lift your spine. One more time. Okay, we'll do it just one more time. Exhale. Very nice. Release. Ground your strong hands and unravel yourself to all fours with me. Hands in ease position. Strong fingertips. Remember our gecko grip we've been speaking about. Everyone here today is aware of that grip. Press those finger pads nicely to the earth and spread your fingers wide. Shoulders are just back of the wrist there. Knees are slightly apart. Gently inhale, gaze forward, tailbone rises. Bend the elbows. Exhale to carve up through pelvic floor, lower belly, and spine draws up. Tailbone gently lengthens. Inhale, gaze forward, make space. Exhale, use your breath to generate the movement. And then draw the spine up. Inhale, soften, pulse forward. Exhale, curl to your heart center. Inhale, gently look forward. Exhale, pick it up from the root, sweep the belly in and up, and let the spine extend. Find a neutral spine here. We're going to work into down dog pulses. If you ever want to do something daily for yoga, down dog pulses is a great way to build strength and flexibility. Tuck your toes, deep breath here, prepare. Use your exhale to lift your knees and hips up. Now your feet, of course, have a little distance between them. Start to walk it out. And gently bend. If you're ever unsure about your downward dog, I have a tutorial on my YouTube page. I can post it to the group later this week. Begin to walk it out. Now keep your heels naturally rather than forcing them to straight. And here are the pulses. Inhale, bend your knees and elbows, hover. Exhale, find the natural length of your limbs. Inhale, bend. Notice your seat bones go back when you do that. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, engage the earth. Exhale, carve up through the belly, lengthen. Do that one more time. And exhale. And then slowly walk your way forward. Take a few steps to make it either to the middle of your mat or to the top. Bend your knees a lot, drape over your long legs, and sway your spine side to side. Be sure to release the head so that you allow circulation to drop down into the brain and free your neck. I like to bend the knees a lot to start. Then bring your fingertips to your shins, press into them quite strongly. Lengthen your heart, inhale. Exhale, break it down, give yourself a hug, and drape over your long legs. Fingertips to the shins, curl up halfway, inhale. Exhale, release, find the earth. Now we're going to take a few breaths to reach up to stand. So inhale, prepare, press into your strong feet first. The press is almost coming from the leg bones, all the way down, and then spreading out into the front of your pinky toe, big toe, and center of your heel. Inhale, prepare, exhale, start to press. Lift up through the pelvic floor, roll up, take another breath if it serves. And then really reach the arms up. Inhale. Collect your fingertips at the top. And exhale, start to lower as you follow with your gaze. Take a moment here and envisioning that orb of red light we saw earlier, or we endeavored to see. And inhale, feel the expansion. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, expand. Exhale to collect. Gently release. So since we're in the last chakra series actually, because we move on next week to the Ramadan cleanse. So since we're in the last chakra series, we're going to do our tapping. And this time we're working with lower belly part. Remember, the firmness of your press is up to you. We're going to get into the back organs of the kidneys and then work down the legs and up the legs. So we're doing lower body for root chakra. Feel your feet nice and strong to the earth with a little space between them. Prepare your hands for your tapping. They have a little curved in the center of your palms. You're creating a bit of a cupping. And then plant your hands to the center of your belly and begin. And start to go outward to the hip bones and inward. See if you get a bit lower. So of course we're going to stimulate bladder here, your productive glands, all the areas of your chakra. Going as firm or as light as you desire. Now start to move down your legs. Bend your knees as you go. Go all the way to the bottom and move up. Upward and outward to the side. Kind of outward from the spine to where the organs sit. And then slowly hang. Slow everything to hang. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out through your mouth. One more time. Roll yourself up. Reach to the sky. Look up. Collect your palms. Lower. Find that orb where your fingertips connect. Let's prepare for core salutation. So our first one will have a lunge. We're really going to focus on rooting through the feet and letting that energy rise. Our second one will have twisted circles, a warrior flow, and then a triangle. So come up to the top of your mat, press into your feet. As you inhale, reach up to the sky, bend your knees, exhale, fold over your long legs. Nice. Curl up halfway, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. Fingertips to the earth. Slide down to knuckles and palms. Step back to downward dog. All the way back you go. Nice. From your downward dog, just take a moment, take a breath, and then bend your knees and elbows, send your seat back and hover. Exhale, come onto your tippy toes. Sweep your belly in and roll forward into plank. Either have a high plank, but if your spine feels really weighted and heavy, put your knees down and scoop your belly up, leaning forward. Now everybody lower your knees, meet me here. Lean forward, keep the belly connected, and a few breaths to reach down to the earth. Let's start with cobra waves. Fingertips under the shoulders, inhale, prepare. Tops of the feet tack down. Exhale, start to bring your chin to your chest, roll up. Pubic bone on the floor, inhale up here, it's a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Forehead touches the earth. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Circle your spine inward and upward. Inhale, open, smile. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Sweep your lumbar in, relax your shoulders, breathe deep. Look to the right, inhale. Center, look to the left. And then press, lift up to your knees. Tuck your toes, lift your belly, raise your hips up to the sky for your downward dog. Beautiful. Now as you inhale, bend the knees and elbows, raise your right leg up, your left knee can come to the floor or stay bent. If your hip's opening, turn it down, square the shoulders, reach up, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the heart, step your right foot forward, left knee can always come down to get there. Right foot forward. Bend your back knee and you'll either place it on the floor, beginner option, or just backing it off today, or it'll be up high. If it's up high, take a step out, helping you balance. Lengthen your spine, breathe in, press, From the top of your right thigh bone all the way down, sending roots into the earth with your right foot. And then tap that left ball of the foot down strongly. Breathe in. Bend the back knee if it's up. Exhale, everyone, start to carve your spine in and up. Take a moment here. Lengthen your back leg. Palms, face them forward. As you inhale, push everything up. On the exhale, give a nice hug and lift your pelvic floor, lower belly, and press your palms down. Inhale to press up as if you're pushing out any uncertainty. Exhale to draw new energy. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the energy of your palms. Press anything that has been feeling really heavy for you in terms of worry and uncertainty. And exhale, press down. Inhale, lift. Exhale with a choice to light yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Let your arms hang. Plant your hands flat to the earth. Step back to downward dog. Walk it out. Take a breath. As you inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Raise the left leg skyward. Right knee comes to the floor or it stays bent. Turn your pelvis down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, carve your left knee to your heart. Core plank or right knee can come down. Right foot, step it forward. Doesn't always come up right away. Sometimes you need to bring your hand to ankle to bring you there. If your right knee is down, place it down now. Whatever you did on the left side. Otherwise, step it out an inch. Lengthen. Press from the top of your left leg all the way down into the foot. Inhale, prepare. Bend the back knee, exhale, carve yourself in and up. Always roll up through your belly. Lengthen your right leg. Palms forward. Inhale, press everything up. Exhale, slowly start to press down. Nice. Inhale as if to push any worry away. Exhale, start to press down. Inhale to lift and feel that energy rise through your limbs. Exhale, give a squeeze of the pelvic floor, lower belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Follow your breath. Exhale. Let the arms get heavy. Plant your strong hands to the earth. Step back to downward dog. Big toes come together. Squeeze them up against each other. Bend the knees and elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Step or hop wherever you land. Curl up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then take your seat back, take your knees back, press into your strong feet. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, carve up through pelvic floor, lower belly to roll yourself up and find your chair pose. Take a deep, full breath here, breathing down into the roots of your feet. Exhale, start to gather, carve up, reach to the spine, fingertips above the head, and lower. Feel your flame, your orb of light light up. One more round. This time we'll add in our twisted circles. Top of your mat. When you're ready, inhale, prepare. Fly your arms to the sky. Bend your knees and fold. Reach for the earth. Fingertips either on the floor, shins halfway up. Exhale, find the earth, that nice gecko grip with your hands. Step back to dog. Your inhale here, bend your knees and elbows. Lift up onto your toes, curl forward plank. Tap your knees lightly to the earth. Keep your belly in and up, moving a little faster for this one, but still noticing what touches the earth and pressing strongly into it. So even with your hands here, notice if you press them down more, you broaden and lift through the upper back. Take a few breaths to lower, find the earth. Point your toenails, forehead faces the earth, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Circle up, lumbar in, shoulders on the back, inhale. Lower halfway, press your strong hands. Either come to your knees or pointed plank. Transition back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, prepare, bend the knees and elbows, raise the right leg up. Bend your left knee or put it on the floor. Exhale, curl your right knee to your heart and step your right foot forward. So now, your right knee is going to be over your right ankle there, okay? Twisted circle, so back knee is up. Lengthen your spine, right knee over the right ankle, left hand down. Circle your right arm up, there's your inhale. Exhale, bend your back knee, circle down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Notice, and I always point this out in class, so I want you to be aware that your right knee is not straightening. It's staying bent over your ankle as you perform the twisted circles. Inhale, press away. Exhale, gather. So So a couple more rounds here. Feeling that energy and mobility through the spine. Exhale. One more. And then lower. Lift your back leg. Turn your left foot open. Walk to the inside of your right. Bend both knees. And take a moment to just play that edge of stretch. Keep your pelvis rooted back. Press into your strong feet. Now you know to press from your legs down. Inhale. Exhale, carve up through center. Find your warrior two leg position. As you inhale, gather everything up. On the exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor, lower belly, and press away from center. Inhale to collect, as if you're lifting back, and then press out. So now coming back to that analogy, as you inhale, you need to tap into that element of strength, reach up. And as you exhale, you make a choice to push out fear. On the inhale, you make a choice to collect and to lean into trust, to serve you. As you exhale, you press out any uncertainty. One more like that. Knowing that you are human and these feelings are all going to vibrate their frequencies. And that it becomes a constant awareness to have to lean back into trust. One more. Exhale. Now slowly hold, turn your palms face down like mine. Take a deep breath in, keep bending into your front knee. Feel your inner thighs nice and wide. Breathe through your body, breathe down on the inhale. Exhale, carve up through the pelvic floor and the lower belly. Find the earth, bring both palms towards your right ankle. Take a deep breath in, reaffirm the connection of the legs pressing down into the feet. Exhale, lift through the pelvic floor, lower belly while you lengthen. Left arm reach to triangle here. Nice, feel a nice space across your waist. Breathe into that space on your inhale. As if to wrap the breath around the side waist to the lower back. And then to gather it up back through the pelvic floor and lower belly, higher to the chest. Turn your palm away. Bring your knuckles to your lower back. Slide your left shoulder back. Deep breath in. There is a micro bend in this front knee. And you could be higher too. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, squeeze and press. Old air starts to work out. So when you can couple this detox breath with your movement, you're doubling the benefits. Begin to break it down. Turn your way forward. Turn your left foot forward. Now come back into twisted circles. We'll do one twisted circle and then take a triangle pose, reverse triangle pose. I'm going to turn around so you can see it. So inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, circle down. Inhale up. And then exhale, start to lengthen up through the right leg as far as you feel the stretch and reach up. Now your left hip wants to drop, scoop it back. Open up through your rib cage and higher. Breathe into your whole body. Keep your pelvis lifted and high. Exhale, squeeze out. Twisted triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Find the earth. Go ahead and step it back to your downward dog when you feel ready. Deep full breath in. We're going to release through lion's breath now. The inhale is through the nose. The exhale is to stick the tip of the tongue out towards the chin and say a soft ha or a loud ha, whichever one comes for you. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stick the tip of your tongue out to your chin and say try it again. Inhale. Exhale, stick the tip of your tongue out. Inhale. Tongue to chin. Resume the breath. Bend the knees and the hips back. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Find your plank. Hold strong or lower the knees and hold strong. Either one is strong. Depends on what you need today. Tap the knees, lean the heart forward. Keep that strong connection to your belly, to the root, and slowly start to lower to the earth. Plant your feet. Take your arms back by your side. Fingertips face forward, forehead to the earth. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to lift. Reach and shoot those fingertips back. Lower, inhale. Exhale, reach the fingertips and toes. Extend but keep looking down. Exhale, lower. Plant your hands to your lower back. Interlock your hands back there, shoulders on the back. Deep breath in, prepare. Use your active exhale to lift your pelvic floor, lower belly while you reach up everything. Keep looking down. Gently sway side to side. Feel the pubic bone press down. Reach and rise. Exhale, lower. Plant your strong hands under your shoulders. Swivel your bottom side to side. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Lift your belly with you. Roll up, cobra. Shoulders on the back. Lower halfway, press back. And sink back into child's pose for a moment. Fold your arms to bring your forehead to rest lightly on your top arm. Take a deep, full breath to the lower back. Remember that inhale can wrap around to the lower back. And then exhale, carve out through the pelvic floor, lift the belly gently in and up. One more breath like that. Begin to extend your arms forward. Look at your fingertips as you walk them into the earth. Roll up. Inhale, gecko grip. Tuck the toes. Exhale, carve up, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Left leg lifts. Right knee can bend, otherwise to the floor. Exhale, carve your left knee to your heart and step your left foot forward. Working into twisted circles. So your left knee is above your left ankle here, and it remains that way as we flow. Left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, bend the back knee, roll the arm down. Inhale, open. Exhale, roll. Inhale. Exhale. So keep stubbornly pressing that left leg down through the foot. And keep moving through those nice circles. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Now this time, see if you can hold. Keep those hips nice and buoyant. And exhale, release. Turn your right foot open to the short edge, long edge of the mat. Walk your hands to center. Bend both knees and find a center point with your pelvis. Now press into the earth. There's your inhale. Use your exhale to press and lift up through pelvic floor, lower belly until you find your warrior two prep. Deep breath here. Exhale, let it out. Nice. Let's flow. Inhale, collect. Reach everything long. Exhale, choose to press out. Inhale, gather as if to light you up. Exhale, press and reach away. Right? So that inhale is everything that keeps you sane. And that exhale is everything that you know you spend way too much time thinking. Inhale. Exhale is the choice to press out. To remove the attention, to remove the frequency of thought. Out and away. Inhale. Exhale. One more until we hold. So what you're going to press out. Nice. And then turn your fingertips forward. Find your warrior two. Breathe down on the inhale. Create all that new space. Breathe up on the exhale. Continue to press out internally through your exhales. Even in stillness, we can detox. And then gently trickle your fingertips down. Walk over to the left side, plant both hands here, deep breath in, and start to slowly press into the feet, circle up, reach your right arm triangle. You may be higher. A deep full breath here, neck back in space, breathe down to the lower right side of your whole body, and exhale, carve that breath out through the heart and the chest. Turn your palm away, knuckles to the lower back, shoulder wants to pop in, sweep it back. Open up through your heart and then again infuse the breath to your body. Exhale. Two more like that. Breathing in, finding that new space. Triangle pose stimulates so many of your organs. It's a really great one to breathe into. Be more conscious of each inhale and allowing a good press out in each exhale. Gently find the floor. Turn everything forward. We're going to try that twisted triangle on the left side. So bend into your front knee, and I'm going to turn around so you can see me. You stay right there. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. You stay right there. Take a deep breath in. We'll do one circle, up, and then start to circle again, but this time lengthen up a little longer. Only as far as you feel your first stretch. The right hip stays nice and buoyant. Look up, deep breath in. Deep breath out. My left side always looks different from my right because I have about a, let's say, almost 20-degree curve of scoliosis in my spine. So it makes it look a little funny, but just knowing that we're all different with our bone types and our bone shape. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Plant your hands and step back to downward dog. A deep full breath in. Plant your big toes together.
Bend the knees, bend the elbows, inhale. Exhale, step to hop wherever you land. Lengthen up halfway, grow. Exhale, fold, break it down, release everything. We're gonna work into tree pose. So begin to slowly roll up. Press the weight into your right foot. Carve up through your spine. Bring your left leg in. Hands to the hips and open out. Just begin to take some circles with me. Opening up through the left side and then curling down. Putting the weight on the right foot now as a stability for you. And then open your left leg out. Plant your foot at your calf or your ankle below your kneecap. Or in your inner thigh above your kneecap. I can't see you, so I'm trusting you got that. Sweep up through your spine. Open out. Take a deep breath in, reach. Fingertips connect. And then allow your arms to sway. It's going to feel like this is what's happening right now in life. We are rooted through our foundation that we've always had, our perseverance, our inner strength, our ability to be human and just adapt. Then a lot of change and uncertainty is wavering above us. And we really have to dig back in to what we know we can do and to what we trust will evolve. And then press up long and reach and find that steadiness as you breathe to your whole body. Exhale, let it out. Slowly release, bend down, find the earth. Curl up halfway, get long. Exhale, press into your left foot. Slowly start to unravel your right foot. So you're going to sweep up through your belly to support you. Open up through your right knee. And you're going to take these nice circles. Gently just playing that nice edge of mobility through the right side, but stability through the left foot and leg. And then open out through the right foot. Place it on your ankle or your calf, definitely below your knee. Inner thighs above your knee. Open out. Keep the hips facing me. Take a deep breath in. Start to draw up through the front of your spine. Reach up, connect your finger pads up there. Deep breath in, shoulders on the back, standing and pressing through your strong right leg. Remember that press is from the top of the leg down through the feet. And then again, begin to waver. So knowing what the branches of your tree are representing and what the roots stand for. And even reminding yourself of other times that you may have persevered through that may have called your inner strength or may have asked you to lean into trust more. And then breathe in, connect your fingertips, sweep up even stronger and longer. Deep breath in, exhale, release. Find the earth. Curl up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold, find the earth. We're going to slowly begin to make our way down to sit. Okay. So we'll come down to sit, extend our legs forward. Bring your right leg forward, your left foot to your inner right thigh. Start with a bent right knee. Inhale, reach up, wave. Exhale, bow over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. And then to find that full expression, keep your seat bones pressing down. Sweep your lower back inward and upward while you fold. Claw your finger pads down, lengthen and look at me. And exhale, fold, bow over your bent right knee. Then begin to play the edges stretch by lengthening your right leg so that you ensure that you feel it behind the belly of your calf and the belly of your upper thigh. Secondary stretch is right here, just aligning around your lower organs there. Take a deep breath into the back of your body. Exhale, let it out. We're still pulsing our detox breath. Inhale, breathe and fill up. Exhale, hug up through the pelvic floor, the lower belly, and sweep up. Continue with your breath and surrendering to what you feel. Nice lift of the lower back in and up. Release the head. And then begin to walk your way back out. Bring the soles of your feet to connect before we reach the other side. Hips inward towards your heels and just butterfly your knees up and down with a long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into your center.
Nice inhale, sweep your spine long. Exhale as you bow. Give a hug and lift from pelvic floor to lower belly. You can really feel the pelvic floor lift here. So keep it going. It's great for women's health to do pelvic floor exercises all the time. So I get excited that I can incorporate them into my yoga practice and multitask. Inhale, soften. Exhale, pick up through the pelvic floor, hug the belly in and up. So you're really activating the deepest part of your core. Fold to feel the stretch, inner thighs, back of thighs. And gently begin to reach up. Extend your left leg out, right foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, wave up. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. One more, float up. And as you exhale, your final expression, fingertips to the earth, get long through your waist. And so to gently fold, keeping the seat bones connected. Perhaps starting to feel a stretch behind the belly of the calf muscle, lengthening if you don't. And then also secondary stretch across the lower right side of your body. Take a deep full breath in. And exhale, bow to fold. So no need to feel like you have to touch the floor. But you could be right here, and as long as you're getting the stretch, you're building flexibility. The minute you push, your body's so smart, kind of puts this wall up and blocks you from hurting yourself. If you push beyond that, that's a new story. Take a deep, full breath, and exhale, fold. And begin to walk your way back up. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, lower. So let's find your way down to the earth now. I always like to end with a few really delicious grounding poses. So if you have a block, please grab it now. And if you don't, that is fine. You could use a couch cushion, or you could even use a rolled up towel or blanket. So I'll remind you from next week to have your props ready as well. As you come to lay down, bridge position is where we will begin. Lower your head and melt it to the earth. Bridge position, take a deep breath in, prepare. As you exhale, if you have something to place under, sweep up and place it. If you don't worry, you're still gonna do it with us. Block, pillow, whatever you have should be under the pelvis so that your lower back is free. There's nothing underneath it. Now plant your hands down and everybody together. So if you don't have a block, your hips are on the floor. Bring your knees up and extend up through your legs. Start to circle your ankles. And what I really love about this is it's a beautiful inversion for the body where your hips are higher than your heart. Take a deep full breath into your whole body. And exhale, let it out. But it also lets the reverse of what always happens, which is sitting or standing. Circulation drawing downward. Now circulation draws upward. So there's a dynamic change in the rhythm of flow within, which then stimulates your adrenals and your lymphatic system. So lots of good stuff here. Deep full breath in, long full breath out. Allowing the weight of what's beneath the hips to support so your exhale pours down into the earth. And plant your feet down. Walk your knees wide, your feet wide. Your knees not towards each other. So you feel a bit more of a release through your front pelvis. Deep breath down around the root chakra right here. Exhale, let it out. Sink into the earth. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it out. One more time on your own. Exhale. Just allowing anything still tight in the front body. Use your exhale to soften those spaces. Relax the bottom. Walk your feet inward. Plant to your feet and lift up. Lower through your hips. Gather your knees to your heart. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. Take a gentle twist. We'll do our windshield wiper one today, so your feet are as wide as your mat. Knock your knees to the right. Now I want you to press into your left thigh bone with your left hand to create what we call traction. Right, so you're going to press down and then release. Actually, you can release your left arm down and take your right hand across your body. And then use that to see if you can press down into the leg. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, releasing through this left hip. Exhale to empty. Back to center, and scoot your hips to the right. Your Legs drop to the left. A deep full breath in, whichever hand suits you. Just give a gentle press of the thigh bone down while the other arm centers and releases to the earth. Fill up on your inhale, so you fill up into the lower body. Exhale, pour out. You still want a little belly bonfire exhale, so it might not be as vibrant as an orange flame, but maybe more of a blue flame. There's still a lift, but it's more subtle across the pelvic floor and the lower belly. Find your way to center. Ground your sacrum, feet open out, and allow your legs to release and hang. Done a lot with the lower body today. Take a deep full breath in, placing your hands on your lower belly in your seat of root chakra. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, empty to release. Inhale, fill. Exhale, that choice to release any fear is yours. As you inhale, you expand an element of trust back into your body, into your mind, into your heart. And on your exhale, you know that this too shall pass. And during times like this, we have no choice but to remind ourselves to lean into trust, to remind ourselves of our inner strength, and to remind ourselves of not just what we have persevered, but what our roots, our foundation, our history, our lineage has persevered. Deep full breath. Exhale, soften. Now find your way to your rest. So that could be that you stay here if you're enjoying that, or that you start to lengthen out. Or rest with your palms either up or down today, and start to allow your whole body to sink. I will sit up to guide your relaxation. You stay down. Very important to get your relaxation, your shavasana. See if you can close your eyes now as you take a deep breath into your whole body. And exhale, let it out through your mouth as if to sigh out on your exhale. Inhale, feel the breath move in. Exhale, soften, surrender, let it out. Gently begin to soften your eyes as they sink into their sockets. Relax the facial tissue. And allow the back of your head to melt into the earth. Soften your neck. Soften your throat. Release the weight of your jaw. And let your tongue rest in your mouth. Relax through your shoulders. Feel a softening down your arms, through your palms and into your fingertips. Relax through the upper chest, the middle of your body, the lower abdomen. Release even more through the lower back, the bottom, the front of your pelvis. And as if those red cords, through that red orb of light, that begin to illuminate that orb at the pit of your pelvis, your tailbone. And let that orb send roots and cords into the earth through your legs. And those cords drive down through your feet to anchor you. To anchor you in trust. To anchor you in an understanding that all shall pass. To anchor you to grow. To find a new state of being that is more luscious, that is more self-centered. A deep full breath in. And exhale, let it out. And sink into that space. own mind, in your own home. I am safe. I am healthy. I am grounded in each moment as it arises. I am safe. I am healthy. I am grounded in each moment as it arises. A deep full breath into your whole body. Exhale, let it out. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Curl your knees to your heart. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock side to side. Just allow your body to sway on the base of the earth. Roll over to the right side. Take a moment to press yourself back up to sit, stacking one heel in front of the other. As you come back to your seated pose, lift your back, take a deep full breath in. Exhale, let it out. As you connect your palms together, thank yourself for taking this time to honor your health. Remember to reaffirm, I am safe, I am healthy, I am grounded in each moment as it arises. To light up the present moment. Fear doesn't live strongly in the present moment. Only the present moment lives strongly there. So anytime that you feel you're spiraling, come back to the now. Anytime that you feel that fear is taking over, remind yourself of what you have already come through, of your inner strength, of your roots, of your foundation, of your history, and light up that trust. Let that flame begin to burn bright with trust, with surrender. Take a deep full breath in. Bow to seal the practice close to your center. I trust that you are lit. Namaste.